that lifestyle, go to discos to chase woman, and and even when you look at the people, rushing the woman, and it was terrible. But yeah, it's the system. But now I think it's okay. You don't need to chase woman. You can find a woman, and to get prepared to is easier now.
It's easier now. So hello guys, welcome once again to LapoteeTV, the only YouTube channel that brings you interview with African personalities that are based here in Germany, Hamburg to be precise. This is the only platform where all Africans can get to share everything and almost anything. Today I'm here with one senior citizen. This young man that I'm here, he's not a young man though, but me, I call him young man. He's been in Hamburg for a long time. And living in abroad is all about experience. Sometimes you need to hear from people who have been here for long and they tell you how things have been their time when they came here and how things are going now. So I'm here with, like I said, this gentleman is going to tell us all about how things used to be when he came to Germany fresh. He goes by the name Daniel. Daniel, it's nice to have you on LapoteeTV. Man. Now, how long is it we've been trying to have this interview? We postponed. Today we are here. But Charlie, Daniel, let's talk. There's one thing they say: the traveler is an experienced man.
Yeah.
Abroad is in such a way that once you've not been there, you don't know the experience. All you can tell is what you hear from TV or what you hear other person. But when you come, you have your own experience. And I believe people who came here for a long time ago have their own experience compared to the people who have come in recently.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I know you've been here for like more than 2 decades, 20 years. Yeah. So Daniel, what is it like for you coming to abroad for the first time?
Thanks for inviting me to here today.
Okay.
It was not easy.
Okay.
But, as somebody who likes traveling,
okay,
I try to adapt myself, to the system.
Oh, okay.
Because in those times it was crazy.
Okay.
It was in Hamburg, it was not easy at all.
Oh, okay.
When we got to Hamburg here, it was like control, when you were working, the police would be
stopping you.
Thank God, we've been through a lot.
Okay, so which year are you talking about now? When was that?
Like 20 years ago.
20 years ago. So that's like 20 years ago. It's like 19 what? Hey, I have to prove that one from my age. I was like 10 years or what? No, roughly 19 years when you came to. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like
20 years ago. But it's a hell of so many obstacles. But thank God we are still alive, and life goes on. Yeah. But so far so good. Yeah.
For most Africans, come here for greener pastures. Some people also decide to come here for education and stuff. Like in your case, what was the difference? Were you coming here for greener pastures or it was schooling or what?
Pastures.
Okay.
How can I put it? Yeah, for hustling.
Okay.
Okay. Back home, we those times where as we were in Kumasi, see the burgers coming in.
Okay.
Their style. Oh, this place. Let me try.
So try and see what it is like.
It's a traveling scene. By the time we got here, things were not easy.
Things were not easy.
So far as you are here, as a man, you have to, adapt to the system.
Adapt to the system. Okay.
Yeah, mingle, get used to the system.
Okay.
Don't live as if we are foreigner.
We are foreigner.
Because the system, when you want to stay, you can stay.
Okay.
But the moment you put it in your mind, I can't stay, it's hard, it will be hard for you.
Oh, okay.
But we thank God we are living here. We've got our family here, so so far so good.
Okay. Speaking of family, before you decide to come here, did you have your family here already, or you had a family in Ghana?
I have a family here.
Oh, okay.
Already.
Okay.
I met my wife here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we decided to stay here because. Back home, I was having kids back home.
We're having kids back home. Oh, okay.
But I didn't stay with this woman back home.
Okay.
So when I got here, I have to start a new family here.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I started a new family there so far. The kids are grown up and
So if I get you right, before you were coming, you had a kid home.
Yeah.
You didn't have a wife, you just had a child home. The reason why I'm asking that, some people say that normally if somebody's coming to abroad and they don't have a family back home, they don't have anything that is tying them back, you understand?
Yeah.
Things become more easier. But like, when you have a wife home and you have a child home, even as you are here, you are struggling, you have to be sending money for school fees and stuff like that. Was that your case, or you just had a child back home?
That was my case from the onset. But as time goes on, it was very difficult. So that family back home decided not to continue with the relationship again. So I decided to tie the knot here again.
Wow. Guys, it's getting interesting. You heard what he said. The family back home didn't want to go. Is it that they didn't have that patience?
Yeah, it's like that, because coming here,
yes,
you never know.
You
never know. So you came here, and as time goes on, you can't go back home, and some people don't have the patience to wait. So they make their own decisions, and you have to be okay with that.
You have to be okay with that. Wow, it's interesting. It's interesting. So when you came here, things were not getting that easy for you, and your family back home, let's say your wife or your woman was not having the patience to wait for you. So now you decide to get yourself another woman. But someone would say that the person was not patient, but did you came here purposely to come and stay, or you came here to come and hustle and go back, and the person was not patient?
No,
okay.
You never know. So the moment you just come, you see what is happening.
You see what is happening.
Yeah. So as a man, the moment you step here, so I was coming with different plans, but the moment I got here, I have to change the plan and adopt to the system. So we can't say, we plan. When I get here, when I get through class, I'll go back.
Yeah.
The moment you touch the ground, you see how things will
Yeah.
We did that, but things were not okay. And we decided to change to a different
route. So if you don't mind telling us, what were some of the obstacles that you encountered when you came by then, that maybe those obstacles are not there today?
To get your documents.
To get your documents. That was one of the problems you faced when you came. And you think that problem is still there now for the young ones?
It's cool, man.
Now it's not like before.
We were going to discos, chasing women, Sometimes you have to adopt some lifestyle you're used to. And I don't like that lifestyle. Go to discos to chase women, and even when you look at the people, rushing the woman, and it was terrible. But it's the system. But now I think it's okay. You don't need to chase woman. You can find a woman, and to get prepared to is easier now.
It's easier now compared to before.
Those times.
Okay. So the system force you to have to go to clubs, places like that under normal circumstances you won't go, all in the name of
smoke.
Still it's you.
No, I was not used to that. Sometimes I could go to the disco and I'll go after work. I'll go to the disco and I'll go and sit at some place. And sitting there, I'll be sleeping.
You'll be sleeping.
I'll sleep the whole day. After the close, the guy will come and wake me up, and I'll leave. I'm not used to that,
Just because you need to find a woman that will help you.
Thank God, I didn't find a woman at the disco. So sometimes you have to pass through so many things,
So, but is that to say 20 years ago, the only way of trying to secure yourself document or to live legally here was to get a woman?
Yeah, to get married.
That was the only way?
Yeah, that was the only way to get married or abortion. Yeah. But now, it's now when you have a kid with somebody, you can get it, Yeah, and so many, you can find so many loopholes now to get it.
Okay.
First, it was something like that.
So, fast forward. You have to go to clubs. That was one of the ways that you were able to get a woman to help you, for you to secure yourself a document to stay here in Germany. So after getting that document, let's go back. What was it like again? Because you said you had a woman back home who wasn't able to wait, and you had a child. Later, what happened later, now that she realized that you have document?
That chapter was closed because, there's I have to open a new chapter.
New chapter. Okay. So she went her way, and you also went your way. Okay. So after getting the documents, getting the woman, what happened from there? What was the next thing that happened?
Oh, it's to find a work, to live, to survive here, You have to upgrade yourself, When we came, we were doing all sort of jobs that was not all that okay for us. But now, we have, we learn a lot on, we can, do jobs that are, we find it okay. So,
I'm sure when you came and you were not having your document, like you said, or you feel like, oh, I needed to have a woman to be able to have things secure for me. After you got the woman, that did all your trouble or all the problems you feel like you were encountering, did you feel like all came to an end?
Problems cannot come to an end. The problem can come in, but as a man, the more the problem comes, the more you solve it, the more the testimony is big. So the problem didn't end, but it's part of life. So
it's part of life.
We just take it along.
Okay. So if you don't mind me asking, so this woman that you are talking about that helped you for you able to secure your documents here right now, are you still currently with that woman?
Yeah, I'm still currently with that woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Hi guys, so like I said, I'm still here with Daniel. Like I said, he's one of the guys that has stayed in Germany 20 years and he's sharing his experience, the way things have been for him since he came and the way things are going, and we are still talking. So so tell me right now that you've stayed here for this long and you finally gotten what you feel like you want, what is your next plan now? What's your next move?
Bro, my next plan, I just give thanks when I'm alive. I don't have any big plan for the future.
Oh, okay.
So far as I'm alive, I enjoy the life today. I don't know what happened tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So I live when my kids, my family are okay. But just live. I don't have any big plans, to build houses in Ghana. Just to survive day by day. And what is that in front of us is only God who knows.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have any big dream. Yeah, we are still living. We are still hustling. Yeah, we give thanks. We live for a long time to see our kids marrying and be a granddad. Yeah.
And since you've stayed here for this long, what advice will you give to the young ones that have been coming to the system these days from Africa? What are some of the mistakes or the things that you did those days that you feel like you don't want them to take the same route?
Yeah, sometimes when they come here, they don't want to mingle. The system is here, is built. When they come here, you have to mingle with the whites, Sometimes we just
isolate ourselves.
We want to make our own Ghana in Germany.
Ghana community, yeah.
Let's mingle with them. And enjoy the life here.
Enjoy the life here.
Then we think we are come to look for the money, and when we get the money, we put it in a sack and we go home. It's not like that.
Okay.
Let's enjoy the life day by day. Live here. When you want to build your family here, do it in a nice way and enjoy it. Because you can see some of them every time. You don't just smile. You can see some people, it's just chasing money, and they go to Ghana for some short time and they come and still, they are not happy.
They are not happy.
Enjoy the life.
Enjoy the life.
Just live. Just live. That's what I'll tell them, because you will never know what is ahead of you.
What's ahead of you?
Yeah. And you say, oh, let me build my house. When I build my house and I do this, but who knows tomorrow? Maybe at the next day you're not going to survive. So just enjoy the life and live every day.
Most Africans or most youths, when they come here, sometimes, like you say, when they are not legally documented, some people come here with the intention that they're going to seek asylum. And you hear in the African community, someone will tell you, say, oh, don't go and seek asylum, don't go and seek asylum. What would you say to someone who comes here as a young African guy who is stranded?
Everybody has his luck, And when you make your decision, just prove about it. Move. We Ghanaians can take a lot. Oh, I've seen this guy, he went there and he didn't survive and they took him home. Everybody is different. Yeah, so when you make your decisions, prove about it and move. Maybe somebody will go, it will not happen for him, but the moment you go, the chance will open for you. So the moment you make your decision, the only thing you have to do is maybe ask for a lawyer's advice. That's the best thing. And prove about it. It just can work good for you.
All right, guys. So there's not much to be said. Like I said, this is LapoteeTV, and this is not going to be a long conversation. I just happened to come across this senior citizen here, and I just wanted him to share his experience being here. And he has said so many things, like I said. So if you even happen to come here and you find yourself stranded, try to do the right thing, because sometimes waiting for long years is not going to help you. You realize that you are wasting your own time. There's not much to be said, like I said. So Daniel, I want to say thanks for coming to LapoteeTV and sharing with us. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, you're welcome.